Hey everyone, it's 2021, a brand new year of rock hounding. A lot of things have happened over the last winter. So last year what happened was that was our first year of rock hounding. So what I did was just videotaped everything through the whole year, and then around October, November I started posting it. So I had a whole winter's full of videos to show you guys. So now it's a new year. I can't do that because in order to keep the videos consistent, I'll have to do them kind of once a week. So I have some left over, but a lot of things have changed since my last videos. So, well, let me show you what's going on. Well, before I show you those things, let me show you this. We've got a new cabinet from IKEA. And we could show off some of our favorite rocks so far. It's some amethyst. Sorry you can't see it too well. That might help a little bit. Just some stuff that I've had since I was a kid. I bought this for penny. Nothing that we've picked on this shelf, really. Some of these guys we picked. But these are more rocks to just to show off the stuff that I've had for years and we just really enjoy looking at. Amethyst we picked on our bottom shelf here. This is stuff we picked in Thunder Bay, Ontario. Ooh, that's my biggest piece I picked. I'd like to tumble that someday or do something with it. Here's some of the rocks that I've tumbled so far, but I've learned something since well, it took me 6 months to find it out, but the 1200 polish that I was using isn't really a polish. It's more of a pre-polish. But the kits that I buy say it's the 500 is a pre-polish and then the 1200 is a polish, so I thought that was it. So I ended up talking to a lady, well, actually that one's not too bad, talking to a lady in Saskatchewan at the GM Rock Shop. Her name is Melissa, and she was telling me that there's a final polish, which is, I think it was 12 to 14,000 or something like that. I'll have to look it up, I can't remember. So I'm wondering if I might do these again in the final polish, just to give them that extra little shine. But some of these are pretty good. And this is the amethyst that I've polished so far. Now this is with the new polish. I don't know if you can see the difference, but that's got a heck of a shine to it. It's beautiful. But I'll do a video on these later. Show you some more pieces. Here's our jar of beach glass. I've tumbled some crazy lace agate over the winter. I'll show you some of those later in upcoming videos, and I'll show you the difference between this horn coral and this horn coral. And also over the winter I've added a Dremel with a flex shaft for drilling holes. I bought a dopstick station for when you want to shape rocks on your flat lap. You melt this and you stick your rocks on here to heat them up, and then you get your wax on your stick and pick up your rock and stick it to it, and then you can shape your rock. It's easier. It's just easier to hold. A high-tech, I believe it's a 6-inch flat lap. No, maybe 8-inch. So that comes with some different pads for polishing. That's the final polish pad there. But it comes with your, yeah, it's a 6-inch. Your 180 grit, and then your 325, 600, then your 1200, and then your final polishing. You get a little tube of polish that you make a few dots on here and spin her around and polish her up. So, I'd like to mention too that I paid for all of these products. No company sent me anything. I didn't get any discounts from anybody. This is just all my stupidity. And then I went from 1 tumbler to 2 tumblers to 3 tumblers. And the latest addition is a double barrel Lotto tumbler, which I haven't used yet. Pretty excited to use it, but I want to tumble enough rocks to to have it. I'm going to do probably stage 2, 3, and 4 in this. Do stage 1 in the other tumblers. Or well, I've written out 3 or 4 different ways that I can do this, and I'm just trying to figure it out. Because you have to use both barrels at the same time. You can't just use one barrel, so I have to make sure I've got a plan to have everything evened out and everything works good. So, and my newest addition is the high-tech 10-inch slab saw, which is, I just love it. It cuts really, really nice. But it's not doing what I wanted it to do, so I had to make some alterations. I didn't do anything to the machine itself. I just did something really cool to modify it to my needs, and I will show you that in another upcoming video. So you guys are going to have to stick around and see what's going on. And I also picked up some diamond polishing pads. Because this one comes with the 80 grit, which I don't have with my flat lap, so if the stones are kind of rough, I'll polish them out on here first and then go over to the flat lap. And it just goes over on a cheap Mastercraft Canadian Tire drill press. So this is the 80 grit. So one thing I didn't order, or didn't come with, was the chuck that goes with it. I made this one out of threaded pipe. I just kept the threads long enough to go into here, and then I just ground it down. But I mean, it's not perfect. It works at the first speed okay, but once you get to a higher speed, she'll start to do this type thing, so I have to order the chuck for it. I just thought I'd try it and experiment with it, see how it works. It's not too bad, but yeah, it works for now until I order the proper thing. And while I'm with this saw here, oh, the sticker's coming off. I could be able to cut things like this. Nice big pudding stone. We were wondering what to do with it, but now I can cut her up into some slabs and make a couple cool things. I'm going to try cutting out some shapes. It's a little kitty cat. Nice piece of banded iron that I want to cut. I already cut one in half, and it's really cool on the inside. Here's a nice big piece of amethyst. You can see the purple in there. And another piece of banded iron with some, I guess, yellow jasper, I'm guessing. But I'll have to find out once we cut her open to see if it looks the same on the inside. And now I can cut some bigger rocks like unakite, and I can make things out of them, shapes. But in order to do... Get out here now. In order to do stuff like crosses, that's just a trial thing. The problem is with this kind of saw is getting into the corners. So I'll explain that once we get into it. Talk more about the saw. And I forgot to mention what? Forgot to mention the booth that Penny made for me for slabbing in the house. Just a little thing out of vinyl, wooden frame, a couple of windows to let some light in. And then it goes, all the water will drain out into this funnel, which we have connected to the bottom of the table, and just falls into a bucket. And you can pour your water out later. So that works out really well for the winter time. I could probably bring this out in the summertime. We'll see. And then this thing is part of the new MacGyvering thing that I did, so I will keep you posted on that. But if you guys are wondering what to do and you can't cut in the wintertime, just build a little spot in your basement somewhere, and it really saves the mess. So that's all I wanted to say for now. I hope everybody has a safe and fun rock hounding season this year. I'm pretty excited about it. I hope you are too. And we will talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Hit like and subscribe. Like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell, and we'll I appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon. Bye. After owning video cameras since 1989, I still can't talk to one.